With another video. My name is Gavin, and today we're going to be giving you guys my top 15 favorite animated films of all time. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Coming in at number 15 is Robin Hood. This is a film I did overall really enjoy. It's a really great, fun time, and that's all it's really going out to be. And it works in that type of sense. Of course, you got the sheriff in Nottingham, who's a ton of fun, as well as there's very good voice acting. I thought just the overall animation, it may look very dated on paper, but it works very well with the whole tone and vibe of the film. And overall, this is just a fun time that really did work for me. Coming in at number 14 is Aladdin. Of course, it's a classic. Phenomenal animation. Robin Williams giving 100% in and just throwing 15 pop culture references a minute. And just overall a fun time, a fun film. Some really great voice acting, some fantastic songs, and a film that if you have not checked out and you're an animation fan, what are you doing with your life? See it right now. Now it's time to get a bit controversial. My number 13 is Megamind. I absolutely love this film. I have so much nostalgia for this one. I didn't even know it was DreamWorks for a long time. It's my third favorite DreamWorks films, so that means you're going to probably see a couple more on this list. And yeah, I love Megamind to death. Great voice casting. It's just so unique. That's what makes this film so great, is that it's so unique and different, and just, I love it for that. Number 12 is another one that's going to get me into a lot of trouble, and that is the Peanuts movie. Now, I watched the Peanuts a ton as a little kid. Charlie Brown is like one of my favorite anime characters ever, and like from a comic book strip ever. It's so great, and it shows his character so well in this film. It's a character that does have flaws, and that isn't perfect, and it works so well. And just the animation is gorgeous. I will never deny it. The animation in this film is beautiful. Beautiful. Easily the best blue sky animation. The characters are great. And just overall, it respects the source material. And I kind of wish we got that with Garfield the movie. Oh my gosh, that's another topic. Number 11 is a Pixar classic, and that's Toy Story. Now, if you watched my old ranking video of the Pixar films, which is not up anymore, so don't try to find it, and you would probably realize that it's a lot higher on my list. I rewatched all the Pixar films, so I can't really judge whether they would be on this list or not. But as it stands right now, number 11 for me is Toy Story. What a fantastic movie just overall. Like, I swear, this movie, it's so, like, just the stuff that it does is so great. The animation at times can be fantastic, even though sometimes it can be really awful, but for the most part, it's really great. I thought that Sid is just a great villain because he doesn't know that these are toys, and the whole scene where he figures out that they are toys is one of my favorite scenes in an animated film ever. I think that Woody, of course, great, fantastic character. One of the two best leads you'll ever see in an animated film ever. The voice acting is amazing. The characters are so funny, quirky, and unique, and I just love this film overall. Number 10 is Inside Out. This is just such a great movie overall that explores the human emotions so well, and just easily anyone can relate to it instantly. Anyone can relate to this film. It is very relatable in a lot of ways. The characters are very memorable and very funny in their own ways. The animation is gorgeous, and it's a Pixar film you need to see. Number 10 is Claws. This is overall a film that no one really talks about overall. I think the animation is gorgeous. It is phenomenal animation. I think the characters are a ton of fun. It's a very interesting concept. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix for free. So yeah, if you want to check it out there. The only issue is the third act felt really weird and just kind of felt out of place with the film. But it has some phenomenal themes and some fantastic stuff, and I think you should check it out. Number 9 is Beauty and the Beast. Of course, that phenomenal song, Beauty and the Beast. I can't sing, but absolutely fantastic songs, some gorgeous animation, some really clever humor that this film has. It has some clever humor that really does work overall. The voice acting is amazing, and it has some really nice themes. Gaston is, like, he's everyone's favorite guy. He's not really the most generic, stereotypical classic Disney villain, yet at the same time being a classic Disney villain. Belle is one of the greatest princesses ever, of course, and I think she might be probably debatably one of the greatest Disney Renaissance princesses, and just overall a film that really does work. If you haven't seen this film, what are you doing? Stop whatever you're doing right now and watch it. Click off this video. You have my full permission to click off this video right now and watch it. I'll forgive you. Number 8 is an interesting one, and that is The Jungle Book. This is a movie overall that I have so much nostalgia for, and I think nostalgia really does take its spot, but some fantastic songs. The bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your thoughts. And some great voice acting, some fantastic characters, and animation, and just overall very fun time. Number 7 is a confusing one, and that's Finding Nemo. Now you're probably asking, Gavin, you're not a parent. You can't relate to this movie. I highly disagree with that in a complete sense. I think that you can easily relate to this film, even if you're not a parent. The theme isn't just parenting. It's also about the fact that losing a family member, and that can get someone on an emotional level, and I can relate to that very well. The film is overall fantastic at just gripping themes, and just the voice acting is amazing. And of course, I probably related to Nemo more than I actually related to Marlin in a sense, because he has this smothering father, but yet he can still understand Marlin, and it makes you understand both sides, and just Nemo's like, leave me alone, and then you got Marlin who's like just smothering him, and you understand why. It's just, and it kind of just rivets your emotions in a lot of senses. The animation is absolutely gorgeous, and it's an amazing adventure. This is a movie I overall love. I think that the animation is gorgeous. It took what worked in the first film and did a lot of different stuff. A lot of people complain it's a lot darker, but for me, that works. I think it's great to have Hiccup's mother and a very emotional death that I won't spoil, and a great villain overall. Coming up next is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is overall a great film with some great animation, some great characters that work so well in the film. What is there more to say? It's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Number 4 is Toy Story 3. I love this film to death, honestly. This is the first film I ever saw in the theaters. This is the reason why I'm talking to you guys about movies, is because of this movie. I sort of remember it. Of course, I was 3 years old when I saw the film. Which, very ironic, I know. But I don't have that fond memories of it. But, like, I remember liking it a lot, and I love this film overall. It's phenomenal, a great payoff, great ending to the Toy Story films. Even though I understand why they made Toy Story 4, I still love this film unabashedly. I think the whole heist thing is very unique. Lotso is easily the best villain in this entire franchise, an absolutely fantastic film. And that is Prince of Egypt. Man, this film is madly underrated. I want to definitely give thanks to Orange for telling me about this movie. I also wouldn't be on this list. I rented this movie for like $3. I'm like, okay, I had like the lowest expectations because we don't agree on a lot of things, especially Cars 2. And that's a different topic for another day. But the thing is this film is overall just fantastic. It is absolutely phenomenal. The animation is gorgeous. Of course, Joe and his brother and just their breaking apart is just so heart-riveting. And just everything about this film is so underrated. The musical numbers tell the story. It's just a film you gotta see. If you haven't seen this film, stop whatever you're doing. See it right now. I love it so much. Number 2 is The Lion King. What is there more to say about it? It's absolutely phenomenal. The animation is beautiful. The opening scene is fantastic. The songs are some of the greatest songs ever in a musical. And overall, just a phenomenal film. Scar is one of the greatest films ever. And yeah, what is there more to say about The Lion King? My number 1 by a country mile is, drumroll please, Peter Pan. I'm not letting you guys get a drumroll, haha. I love this film to death, easily my favorite animated film of all time, my favorite Disney film by far ever. It's absolutely phenomenal. The songs, like, there's this song that's just, it's racist, even though it's really catchy. It's a really catchy song, even though it is racist. I'm not gonna sing it, obviously. The animation is absolutely phenomenal. The voice acting is fantastic. Every character gets their own moment to shine in some way. Even Tiger Lily gets to somehow do something in some certain way, and everyone gets their own moment to shine, their own funny joke or something, and it works so well. It's an absolutely fantastic film. If you want to check it out, I talked about my top 15 favorite films of all time. I might do a review on it, just because I love this film so much. And yeah, you guys, that is the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. If this film gets a ton of likes and views and stuff, I will do these videos more often, where I just kind of do a voiceover. But it's only if this video gets a ton of likes. If it gets a ton of likes and views, I'm not gonna set a certain standard, but if it gets a ton of, so make sure to share it with your friends and ask them, hey, can you like the video, blah 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 blah, if you want this video to be successful and you want me to do these more. Yeah guys, that's the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.